I thought I would love to do some horror stuff with you. You ain't never thought about getting into no, because that's who you are, bro. You hip hop Steven Spielberg.
This nigga still well fool.
You know, Lynch is hip hop Steven Spielberg because he gonna say some stuff, but it's not. Some of that stuff that came out back in the day and the horrorcore stuff was corny. Your stuff is like just real visual and just real visceral. You know what I mean? It's like it kind of just jump out at you.
I don't listen to horrorcore rappers. Like I never heard Gangsta Nip stuff. You know what I mean? I never heard Esham stuff. I don't really listen to hardcore rap. That's why it's a trip they put me there.
You know I see you as a dude. You probably ride around all day listening to stuff like MF Doom and all the dudes that really spit on.
Man, I'll be listening to Crooked Eye. I'll be listening to, man, I ain't been listening to rap really in like 10 years, though.
You sound about like 8, dog, because 8 play all up.
No
you sound like 8.
No rap.
If you go to 8's playlist, 8 is going to be playing everything pre-2007, probably. Everything is 2007.
I can't get it. I mean, I said there's nothing wrong with new artists, but it don't follow my storyline of what I'm used to as far as music concerned. Music that calms this savage beast. You get me? And I like what I like. And like I said, no disrespect to none of the new artists. Music has transitioned. Music has transitioned into a whole new genre, you know. And I could only imagine what my mom and them thought when we started rapping. You get me? Even though it wasn't to the point of where they couldn't understand it, or you know, it was whatever. I spoke very clearly in telling you, nigga, what it was. But they just didn't understand it because it was new to them. You get me? You know, you got all these, and then what we represented as far as music is concerned. Like I say, because I was a young nigga at one time, like yourself, like you still. We was all 18, 19, and motherfucker, I fuck a nigga up or I do whatever, and you know, when moms probably told me some like, why you nigga doing that, nigga? I'm like, nigga, this my shit. You get me? And you can't tell me nothing. I wasn't finna go getting on 9 to 5, or you know, once the bug hit, nigga, it's all about pushing this art form right here. But they couldn't understand it. We got a lot of people. You know, there were some people who probably felt like let them express, and then there were some other who just didn't understand what we were doing. Now, I understand niggas wanting to express themselves today with their music, especially niggas who walked our walk. You feel me? Like the young homies today who's walking our walk. You feel me? They got the same attitude. You can't tell me.
It's definitely some young spitters out there. It's definitely some young spitters.
And not to discredit them. And like I said,
like it's coming back a little bit. I feel like lyrics is coming back right now as we speak. Lyrics is coming back.
Speaking of that, Lynch, what did you think about the whole? You know, every era when something new happened, they label it as the biggest thing happening. I don't know if a cat like Drake could even see you lyrically, dog.
Bruh, I mean, you know, everybody got their conspiracy theories. I don't believe in ghostwriters. You know what I mean? So if you was going to ask me about that Kendrick Lamar and Drake battle, I know Kendrick writes his shit. I'm not sure if Drake does. Definitely. I'm not sure if Drake does. So I didn't really take that battle like everybody else did.
To be honest with you, dog, 8 told me one day he didn't want to talk about it no more, and I was kind of low-key relieved. I was like, good, man, I don't want to talk about this shit more either. Because it's, you know, I don't even know why it's considered a battle if you got one cat that don't write his shit.
Real talk.
Now, I can understand you in the course of songwriting, getting some hooks here and there, whatever. like that, that's just collaborating at that point then, because you might be doing something with Funk Beta and he might have something that got a hook on it already.
Yeah, I believe in that if you're creating, bro. But I grew up a battle rapper. In the 80s, I was a battle rapper. You know what I mean? That's why, I pride myself on lyrics. And when somebody else writing for somebody, man, I don't get that part of the game. I mean, that, maybe it's something new that I just never caught on to. You know, the big artists, I heard Jay-Z and all these people got ghostwriters sometimes. You know what I mean?
Oh, you heard Hove had a ghostwriter? I don't know. I would be disappointed if I heard Hove had somebody else writing his raps.
I've heard it. I heard that.
That's something else, man.
A lot of rappers I heard.
You know what? Shit, who else you don't heard Lynch? You might be breaking some more news, man. Who else out there getting their ghost written, but out here taking credit?
Well, I'm gonna keep my mouth now. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut now.
We got that.
I want somebody to attack me, but I don't want to start. I want a rapper to attack me, but I don't want to start no shit.
I heard that, man. I don't think too many people go try to fuck with you, Lynch. I think you one of them dudes. They like we gonna leave his ass alone.
Right.
We gonna leave his ass. We leave Lynch alone.
I should keep this out, but I'm gonna let this out, bro. When I was in LA, bro, I had a drinking problem. I went to the hospital 2 times. I had to stop drinking when I lived in LA. And bro, I got to the point where I couldn't even remember my kids' names or nothing. When they're in the hospital, they was asking me questions I couldn't even answer. So with this album, I had to learn how to rap again.
Wow. Wow, man. I'm glad that you're here and sober now, man. So you've been really going through some things for you to even be able to put this album out. It's pretty amazing, man, because alcoholism, people don't talk about it like they talk about the other, diseases and stuff like that. But alcoholism is a real debilitating disease, bro.
Yeah, bro. Man. I was bad, bro. I had a man, if you don't remember, bro, I had a beer the whole time. We was working on that album in the video.
Oh, yeah.
If you'd have paid it, man.
Yeah, it's nothing that's something we don't, they don't really I guess they don't really look at when people are in our positions. I don't know, because motherfuckers don't check for us or worried about mental or abuse or whatever like that. We supposed to be just niggas from the block, invincible to anything. You get me? But we men first, and then with being black men and with the vices and shit that we had to put on ourselves just to cope with this type of shit. And then that's a double when you got to watch your back from street shit. And then you got to be able to get into the studio and produce some good enough that a motherfucker want to spend his $10 and shit. So it's the hustle double. That causes us to smoke. You get me? And niggas don't look at smoking weed as being addicted and shit. But nigga, I need some weed.
Gangster Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes. If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Gangster Chronicles, this is not your average show.